cleats, percentage to play, MVP, holding reins. Skew me with the brakes, hitting moves by shades. With moves that shift tectonic plates. Sip a Gatorade, with a side of lemonade. Option fuels a dinner plate. Lavish, smoking on a grate. It ain't all the same. Mobbing, whipping day to day, drip from day to day. Shit, it's raining. Waterproof to the game. Life, plant to put a shape. Triangles, learning just an old pack. Bigger than you know, lead to show how it goes. I ain't doing the most. Show the proof of point, low key gone, high in the zone. Cruising late, on my way home. I'm gone. Fuzzy dice in the rear view, I'm stoned. Lifted and I'm on. Dipping in my zone.
So there was that. I had no take in the mixing, mastering. I didn't even actually know what my vocals were going to sound like. So
was that your vocals?
Yeah, I was the second person rapping. Yeah, so that, I mean, it works. I think it's okay. I mean, it's another song for me in the catalog, but I don't know.
It was cool.
Job, man.
It works, right?
Yeah, it was cool. I like the bass line in that. Motherfucker's funky.
Yeah, this beat was random.
Smooth, bro.
Like, I wonder. I mean, I haven't really talked to them. Like, I really have had no like formal discussion on like anything about this track. So that I'll have to get back to everyone on. And then just one other thing. I was on a radio show before COVID happened. And yeah, I got we did a freestyle on there. So fuck it. Here's a little freestyle I ran on a live radio show without cussing, which was harder than it seems.
Good job.
See what our guys got right here in the freestyle game. So
yo, I'm in Atlanta, bro. Hit me back, little nigga.
Yeah, what it do, y'all? Yo, it's Amaro, so let's kick it one time, yo. Hey, I feel it deep within my soul. This life I'm living, man, yo, it's indescribable. So I capture all the content, put it out with a plan that's elaborate. Damn, I'm coming through. I went to Landon and I walked the labyrinth. I look deep into my soul, manifest my destiny. I got the recipe for success, so let's go. Let's expand and grow. And everything in life is under my control. So I reign supreme. I live out my dreams. I'm posted up with my dreams and also the other family, cause we be channeling on stations on the radio. Man, I remember back in the days bumping Mac Dre, bro. And that's the way that life was, catching biz. Posted up, now we handling biz. Whether I'm in a suit inside, looking fly in the financial district. Hell equipped, yeah, bear witness, hey.
Yeah, so I make sure there is no victim. I spit that game, you better listen to this wisdom. I make moves with precision, cut like an incision. Now I feel like this is another way of living. We taking flights overseas just to see new heights. I love this way I live, I'm just rolling them dice. I'm on the top of your head, but this ain't lice. I rolled it down, and then I smoked it twice. Cause it's another track, run it back, kick it like another sack. I got a handoff like Reggie Bush, another running back in the Hall of Fame, but he didn't make it. But it's alright, cause I cross over, juke and shake it. I'm quite evasive or elusive. Sometimes I feel like other people can never be included, cause my circle is small, people have withdrawals. I don't give a damn if you tryna give me a call. I let that shit ring, oh man, watch my language. But it's alright, cause I'm speaking it and I'm feeling contained in this zone. Cause I'm spitting that gas on the station. I make sure I never be complacent. My mind is racing and I need to catch up time. But sometimes I feel like it's another dime.
Hey, yo, I get it once again, the handoff. Man, thou shalt not pass like my name was Gandalf. And damn, it ain't no standoff with no 5-0. Damn, I moonwalk away from situations like my name was Michael Jackson. Out for action, got Benjamin Franklin's and also Jackson's. Come on, man, I got 5 on it, anything can happen. Damn, yo, I feel it in my soul. Once again, yo, this life is indescribable. So I created, put it on a canvas and I frame it. Gotta go for mine and you know what my name is. It's Amoroso, cause I do it for the love.
Too much temptation, but I always rise above, cause I'm going after dividends. Look the life we living in, crazy the situation. Damn, y'all gotta show them that I'm Mexican. It ain't Mexican. I rock the microphone and yo, I keep it moving like ants as I build it. Damn, yo, reveal it, understand it, because yo, potential, you gotta utilize it, realize it, and energize it. Damn, once again, I strike a pose like the Heisman. They despise it. I'm looking at different angles, never get caught hanging over the head like a halo. But I remember playing that game back in the day. My brother's professional to this very day for the video games, cause he's rocking the pineapple. Damn, I go for mine, made from the finest ingredients on this earth like a snapple. Grapple all these concepts, gotta go for mine because I'm on my own quest. And damn, I get it, yo, I build my own guild. I go for mine, using my potential and all of my skills to tell you the realness. Hopefully you feel this. Steezy and Amoroso, yeah, we killed this style, but it ain't free, cause I got my masters. I can go get my PhD and I can write down these chapters. Hey, one time for your mind, feel it cause I graduated. This is my alma mater and I'm rather honored to be here running this shiznit full circle. Damn, yo, they higher than the pants on Steve Urkel. No rehearsals, kick it with the style. Once again, I run it, my salsa's never mild. It's way DC Mo with jalapenos, serranos, and habaneros, cause I'm on point like the bow and arrow. Looking at the Bay Bridge, I'm dipping it on my M3. Damn, yo, the bank account ain't empty. Damn, yo, I get my empty, and then I see everybody, yo, they looking at me. They can't open their eyes, they see it in their eyelids. My style, they say, is doper than the coronavirus.
Woo! All right. Yo, mic drop, baby.
Did my man just referenced like 4 different types of pepper?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Because it's all fire.
It's all fake.
You feel the burn, bro. I feel the burn, baby.
Hey man,
like we just voted.
This is what we came here for, man. This is why we here, bro.
That's why we're at the gas station, bro.
Yeah.
Ta-da! There you go.
Put Gandalf in a freestyle. That's so sick.
After I did like this whole thing in my head, all I was thinking was the same shit. I really just fucking said Gandalf, dog. Like, he's from Lord of the Rings or some shit, right? Like, I don't know.
He was like, I can't fuck up now.
Dude, it's much different because you have to think different. Like, you can't be like, you're rapping, but you're like, I can't cuss and I gotta keep it wherever. I don't know. We ran like 6 freestyles. They just kept putting beats on. They're just like, just keep going. So that was the first one. I just picked that one because I like that one and had some good sound bites and sound clips. And I'm putting up, I could do this right now, I probably should, the YouTube video behind the scenes, like us walking up. We performed some of our songs and then the freestyle. So I'll probably just post it, whatever, just content wise.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Who was the first rapper?
Me, I rap throughout most of it. Like both, yeah, like wait, it depends. Like first rapper on that freestyle,
Yeah.
then it's me. So it's me and then my cousin. He comes in like for a bit.
Dude, it sounded really good.
Sick. Thank you. Let's go.
Whose radio show was that?
That was a radio show called The Gas Station. It was hosted at San Francisco State through the Broadcasting, Entertainment, Communications, Arts, or BECA program, whatever. They have their own radio airwaves. So we got invited on to rock the show, which was sick.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm back. I know you missed me.
Oh, yeah.
Fun's over.
Everyone grab a drink.
It's going to be a long night.
So what's up with you? Are we, did you want to share another track or that was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. No, I'm good for now. I'm probably gonna go fix up this other track, send it over. So I'll be back.
Cool. I'm sad I missed it.
It's all good. I can always send it to you.
Yeah, please do. I want to hear. So just to announce that while I was away, Justin convinced me to do the settings so that we are now broadcasting this live on a whole bunch of different channels. He's set up restreams, so now we're on like Twitch and Facebook and YouTube. Not that anyone is watching our channels, but just so you know, we're broadcasting out to the world. So,
okay, well, let me go do my makeup.
no, the lighting, it's looking brilliant. You look brilliant.
Thank you.
Wait, so should we jump in on Twitch then on our phones?
Yeah, totally.
All right, cool.
Where is Twitch now? Twitch.
Also, since people are going to Twitch, follow my brother on Twitch. He's actually a professional video game player and is insane. I'll put it in the little chat.
Hey, that's hotter than the Super Bowl these days. So.
Well, yeah, especially right now.
Oh yeah, my brother's making a killing. It's ridiculous. And I heard someone who mentioned TikTok earlier. Someone, I think it was Kyle. My brother has been on TikTok for like 16 days and he already has like 100,000 followers. It's ridiculous.
Whoa.
He's if people are playing Warzone, Call of Duty, he's a god in that game.
You should check out Gary Oakland's White Claw tasting videos on TikTok. They're pretty funny.
Those are also hilarious.
White Claw.
I think Justin just texted or put in the Zoom chat our SF Garnish Music channel. It's a really actually kind of trippy experience because I'm watching myself in the Zoom and it's a little bit latent, but then in Twitch it's really latent, and then in the website it's even more latent, so I'm getting like 4 different versions of myself.
Can we see, like, can you show us like the setup, or it's probably a webcam or something?
Yeah, let me see if I can get that going. One sec. So
yeah, it's not until the gallery view that I realized that I'm like leaning up really close.
So like,
oh shit.
I can't even fucking tell what I'm clicking on anymore.
It's all over the place.
Zoom, and then I have here. Oh.
What's that?
But then
Yeah, computing.
there's like me, and then there's me, and then there's me, but all at different times, and you can see like just different. I don't know if the effect is like
My head hurts.
your stuff, but like it's just there are so many copies of itself going all over the place.
It's like when you take the medicine cabinet and you like push it, like 2 mirrors together. It goes deep.
Oh, I thought you meant like take the medicine cabinet as in take everything inside the medicine cabinet, and this is
No.
what happens to your brain.
That too. Now just drop that overdose song.
All right, I'm gonna stop this shit just because it's freaking me out. Okay.
Back to normal.
Yeah, semi. Who else got tracks? Back to other people now. I've had my turn.
So the year was 93 is here. Hey.
Wantel, what's up, man?
What's poppin'? My name is Wantel, by the way. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
What's up?
Have you been to this before, or I didn't catch you?
No, Taven just invited me right now. I decided to hop on real quick. So
Yeah, Wantel's a good friend of mine. He works out of LA. Here, go ahead and introduce yourself, Wantel. But I Wantel.
Yeah, my name is Wantel. I produce and engineer. I've been producing for 14 years. I've had quite a few records hit top 10 on iTunes. I've had a few hit top 10 on Billboard. Just recently was in the studio with TDE, Top Dog Entertainment. Pretty much doing this full time. Just trying to, make something out of it. So, yeah.
You're making all of us feel very small right now.
Why?
I don't feel that small. I was like 14 years. Okay.
That's crazy.
Right. It's awesome to have you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you have anything that you've been working on recently? You want to show us something?
Yeah. These are just like demos. I don't know if you'll be able to hear them through here. Hold on.
But so Zoom has this thing that if you hit share screen, there's a little checkbox in the screen that pops up that says share computer audio. And then if you check that and then go to your DAW, you should probably find a device that says Zoom audio device. If you send the output to that, we'll all hear it.
I'll just play some MP3s. Is it gonna run it through? How would that work on that?
Yeah, if you play MP3, it's fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. But you still need to share computer audio.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll get that situated. But yeah, give me just 1 second.
I saw somebody else who I hadn't met before, I don't think. Kyle B.
Yeah, what's up? I think we have.
Yeah, you were at a very different location once, I think.
Yeah.
He's been on the meetup here, and he's also come to the meetup as well a couple times.
Oh, right on. I feel like the last time that you were on, you were in like a more of a living room situation.
Same. Oh, okay. I rearranged a little bit.
Okay, got it.
I've been moving back and forth from San Francisco, so I've just been like, yeah.
Moving back and forth. You're allowed out of the house?
Well, because I was going to school and living in San Francisco, and then so now I'm in Brentwood, and then I've just been like bringing my things home.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of the same at the studio here, just bringing things to and from.
Are you at the studio on San Pablo?
He's there right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can't tell by the two little monitors over in the bottom and the right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Studio A.
Miss the cupcakes, man.
It's probably way healthier for you that you're off the cupcake diet.
Probably. I've run like 3 times since this quarantine. It's crazy.
Let's see. Where did the year was 99. I don't know. Well, we're waiting for the year was 93.
Sorry, y'all. So what do I do? I share screen and then what?
And then before you hit another button, there's a check in the screen that pops up down the lower left-hand corner. There's a little checkbox that says share computer audio. If you check that.
Okay, let me see. Try to get this to pop up. Oh, Zoom's acting weird now. Let me see. Hold on. There we go. Share screen. And then the share computer sound.
Yeah, that should be good.
All right. So this is just a demo, just to send out to labels and stuff like that. From a friend of mine in Hollywood. His name's iRock.
She a pretty little thing, she like my demeanor too. So stay away from niggas like me. Can't help it, she can't help it. Only want the love, the passion, the love, the passion from the bacteria. She's in love with a thought. PYT, can't stay off my D. Like the way I keep the 4-5 under the seat. Only acting thought they get you with me. Pops don't approve, wonder ask my niggas like me. Hold away, ooh, he should know he a street nigga too. And since you with a thug, you gotta break his rules. Sloppy top while I put her up on game. Look like she innocent, that's a whole gang. With my gang in the set on her day. Shawty with the shit, the way she rep the gang. Her ex super lame, swore he gang, but that nigga false claim. Tell Cuz we ain't heard his name. She a pretty little thing, she like my demeanor too. So stay away from niggas like me. Can't help it, she can't help it. Only want the love and passion, the love and passion. From the back, tear it up.
So that's a demo, but some of the beats I've been working on have been like, let's pull one up real quick.
I love the bass in that one. When you go into the verse. What was that made with?
Yeah. Say again.
What was that made with? The bass.
That one was actually one of the Moog emulators. It was I'm trying to remember which one it was, but yeah, it was just one of the free Moog emulators you can get online.
Yeah, but Damien over in the other studio got up and came over, maybe to get inspiration to use his actual Moog someday.
Hey, that I'm about to buy one. The what is it? The Sub 37 or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think that's what. Hey, Damien, what's the one you have? Sub 37? Yep. Yeah, that's exactly the one that he has. It's pretty fucking rad.
Yeah, that thing's fun. I demoed it about 2 months ago, and so I think I'm gonna buy it. But yeah, so this is another just a beat. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go help Damien with the thing, but I'll be back through. Yep. See you guys.
Bye.
When you were playing that record, what were you thinking?
Yeah. So, and then I'll just play one more. This beat that me and Illmind made back in 2014. It was supposed to be on the album About Nothing from Wale, but it just ended up sticking. Let's see, where is it at?
That song was really fun. I like the high pitched kind of like.
Oh, the little flute.
Yeah, I mean they're short.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a flute, the little high pitched like sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sounds more like a laser, like.
Oh yeah, no, I hear you. It's a flute though. It's just manipulated.
Cool.
But yeah, so this is the one I do with Illmind.
I want that one.
That one's fire. That one's fire for sure.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Remind me like
Twisted fantasy vibes, low key.
I can see that. That's crazy.
To me, it
But
had
yeah,
like
so
the vocals kind of reminded me of like what Chromatic has been putting out a little bit. Like, you know, kind of like this old school stuff with kind of like pitched and
yeah,
yeah.
that's I sampled I think it's from like the 60s. It was an old like gospel record. It's called Sinner Please Don't Let This Sinner Please Don't Let This Harvest Pass. And I just found it, and it just took a minute to like chop it up to be like on beat. But yeah, it was a fun record to make. And then once I sent it over to Ill Mind, he flipped it the way he did. And so um, yeah, very grateful to be able to work with him in that time. So yeah, so that was all I was gonna play.
Nice, dude. This stuff sounds
Appreciate it.
good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Are you gonna have Taven sing on some of your stuff?
Taven actually just bought a beat.
There we go. He's gonna flex these golden vocals.
Yeah, man. I just got, what was that, like 2 days ago? Do you have the MP3 on you, Onto? Because I only have it on my phone.
I should. Let me just double check. Hold on 1 second.
But I haven't even written to this one yet. If people are trying to jump on it, let me know. Send it to you.
Is it it's an instrumental right now?
Yeah. Onto made it.
You got an idea for it already?
Yeah, I got some pre-formed ideas. I'm gonna go through and like check the ones that I have that I like the most, and then start writing from there.
Try to find it. Give me a second.
Yeah, no worries, bro. And I don't know if Danny, did you ever meet Chris?
There's a lot of Chris's in this world.
My buddy, I don't know if you ever met my buddy Chris. Goes by. He's with he has Heavy Keys Production, and
I don't think so.
He's supposed to be coming to the meetup soon too. I showed him the beat the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, I definitely got to jump on that." So he's gonna be coming around, like, so we can get some more verses going, you know.
For sure.
And then, can you send the baking beat, please?
Yeah, probably somewhere. I'll find it and send it over to you.
That works too.
Nick has been totally silent this whole time. It's like, is he really there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So Kyle B, what kind of music do you make?
Right now I'm like into like the hip hop type stuff, like making a lot of like trap beats. But I also do a lot of like more like cinematic stuff because I really want to get into like film scoring. So I write for like orchestra a lot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I drum like marching percussion. So I like write for a couple schools, like marching band stuff. So
nice.
Yeah.
I do feel like when I start doing my drum patterns, like suddenly I'm like at a high school football game or something like that. Like, you know, like like claps or something. I'm like, oh, like I don't know. Sometimes.
That's funny. Yeah, it's somewhat like that.
But cool. Aquaman. I just watched that movie the other day, and I really like the music in it. So.
Aquaman.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm just. Yeah, it's just kind of
check out the soundtrack.
Yeah, I thought like the like they played like these like bass lines like at like really appropriate times, and it just maybe it's just like music is just like taking over my brain, and now I'm just like I'm paying attention to it more.
Yeah,
I did like it.
Tiesto's remix of He's a Pirate, the Pirates of the Caribbean song.
Did they play it in that movie? No, okay.
It's just the main score from Pirates of the Caribbean. He has a remix of
it. I do like trap drums. I have this like futuristic sound pack trap sound pack that I bought, and I love to throw in like hats all the time. Like even on like some like not trap drum loops, just like add it in there.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You can get
Should
super creative.
Play
with,
some
like,
slaps,
the rolls.
Kyle. Should play some of these slaps though.
I
You got them slappies.
I can show you the most recent project. 1 second.
Play a
Slaps?
slapper.
Instead of claps, you just do like slaps.
Okay.
Oh, we got to get a couple projects together, bro. We've been slacking. I've been
They
slacking.
all say.
I've been slacking, man.
Okay, is this working? Let me go. Is it good? I can't hear anything though. Just let me know if this one, can you hear it?
No.
No, you can't hear.
when you share your screen, did you do share computer?
What about now?
Yeah, we can hear it now. Yeah.
Okay. I did a copy paste for this intro stuff just to fill it up for now. It really starts around here and to the end is what I have like done. So I'll start it in the middle of this phrase. It's a super rough demo. It's just made in like the bedroom here.
Break, tear down my mistakes. I can't breathe and I'm going fucking insane. I didn't really talk about it cause my mind be running circles. So I made a song about it, knowing that you still won't even try to understand it. I'm just way above your standards, but you couldn't even if you started stepping up. Like what was you thinking that would happen when you let me on my way, when I told you I don't need to go? Now it's all I think about and I'm running low. Should've let you take my hand, but I know better now. I know better now. Gotta keep my mouth shut to keep all the demons out. But I'm slowly running out of time and I cannot wait. Tie my wrist down. All I see is the end. Either way, we don't make it out. Someday I will make a mistake and let it take me away. But if I fall down, will you come fall with me? Is it a crime now just to dream of these days I cross those bridges? Days I feel like living those moments, washed away in my own vision. Safe in my decisions, not searching for some type of satisfaction in a dream that I know was made from my own imagination. I am wide awake, thinking about the things they say. My mind can't stay away, so I take these pills and dream all day. Take me far away from these walls I cannot break. Tear down my mistakes. I can't breathe and I'm going fucking insane.
Yeah. So that's that one.
That was cool.
Let's see.
Definitely some Juice WRLD vibes.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
really like the low frequent, like the sub, like.
Oh yeah, the 808.
Yeah, I just feel like it's like really timed well.
Yeah, it hits. That was a fun beat to make. It worked out like better than I thought it was going to. I was like, oh, I have to use it.
So where did you find it?
I made that one. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have it. I have like all the MIDI files, and then like I'll bounce it out, and then just put it on one track, and then do all the vocals over it when I'm just like trying to work on stuff quickly.
Cool. What do you use to make it?
Like Omnisphere sounds, and then just like sampled drum kit stuff that I like. Reddit, the r/drum kits like has like a bunch of just free packs you can just go download, and it's like individual like drum sounds to like all like your all the hi-hats, all the drum sounds you hear in that.
Cool.
And then so yeah, it's like I play like the instrument on the keyboard, so there's like a guitar sound and like a flute sound. I just kind of play, because I play a lot of piano, so it's like I just load up a sound and then play kind of like the same stuff I would play, but then just like throw like a different synth or whatever onto it, and then yeah, that's pretty much it for that one.
Cool.
Sick with it.
I got the record, by the way. I found it. So, for Taven. You're muted, Taven.
Damn, my bad. Spin it. Spin that.
All right.
When you were playing that record, what were you thinking?
Yeah, that beat was tight. Taven, I can hear you on that.
Yeah, bro, I can't wait. That one is gonna slap regardless.
Yeah, that's a banger.
Crazy.
Appreciate that.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get back to the other room to go record these vocals for Austin's beat, but appreciate the invite because I haven't been to actually one of these Zoom calls. Taven, I'll send you all the tracks that I need to send you, and then same, Danny, if you could send me that wherever the hell you are, because I got the MP3. I got the MP3, but it's not. It's going to be a little more complicated than I thought. Otherwise, though, I hope everybody has a great Tuesday, a great Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, doing nothing in the house except producing, making music, and dope shit. I put my Instagram in the chat. You can find me there, and you'll see everything else I do in my daily life. So,
cool.
Right
I'll
nice to see you,
everybody.
Hey.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Hey.
I'm going to also set up for recording some horns on Nick's thing.
All right.
Who was that was playing music? Was that Kyle? Was that your stuff just last?
The last one was what was it? Wantel's. the year was 93 is username.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, super dope stuff, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I was overhearing it while we were working out some problem over there. I have all sorts of questions, production questions. That's good stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, if you have questions, I'm definitely willing to answer.
I posted that SoundCloud.
Well, somebody, I'll come back and ask you all the questions.
Yeah, definitely.
I felt like I was interrupting maybe somebody else sharing. Who else got something?
I think everybody's shared at this point, except for Victoria.
Hey, Ben hasn't shared either.
Oh, Ben, Victoria, what you got?
Yeah, I could play. It's so small though. I was learning how to do little local drops. I didn't record it yet either. I just like have it in session view.
It's up to you if you'd like to share or not.
Let's see. I'm getting. I was just playing with the wavetable, just trying to figure out what makes what. Okay. Also, okay.
Where's the guitar coming from? Is that just me? Or?
My apologies.
Oh, that is you. I was like, wait, shit. Do I have Spotify playing in the background?
Sounds like somebody's sending a telegram.
Yeah. Oh shit. Wait, you can't hear it. Let me set this over. Shit. I don't know if it's ready to be shared.
There's no pressure.
There isn't?
No, there's none. None whatsoever.
Oh, dude, there's tons of pressure. Oh my god.
No, I'm just like playing it like, cause I'm just gonna like just actually just like activate shit. Okay. And I'm just like trying to figure out.
So you're gonna DJ the track for us, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, where are we right now? Okay, now I need to figure out how to share. How do you do that? Zoom?
Yeah, but when you do it, do the audio part.
You've done this before, surely. You share screen, and then on the share screen on the lower left, there is the share computer audio. But then you're playing directly from Ableton, right? So there'll be one more step.
Share computer sound.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then you go to Ableton.
Can you see my screen?
You can, but then you go to Ableton. You have to go to output device.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That whole
audio output device. Zoom. Okay. Sweet.
Cool.
So you can see it.
Yeah, and you might want to pull the master down about 10 dBs just because often it's too loud to the Zoom audio device.
I don't want to haze you guys. Let me do that.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that's enough?
Put it down just a bit more, about to 12, almost to 12. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, I'm just gonna start with the drum. So it's like, how's this the sound?
Good, it's clear.
Oh, wait a second. that was my 420 like start track that I did yesterday. So
that's rad.
Yeah, so I don't know. Now I need to like spice up the drums to like do something like interesting and then do something crazy. So, but or just move on to something else. That's my go-to.
I feel like that's like the sort of most put together thing that I've heard you put together so far.
I have a lot of shit. Like,
Oh, yeah?
okay, and one of the cool things that I did recently is I figured out how to take a weird long one shot, like warpy bass thing, and then turn it into a, like and play it like an instrument on the keyboard, and that's really fun. And then with the wavetable, I actually want to make my own like warpy sound, and then like use gliding, like because I'm actually, one thing about everything that I make is it's so like stuck in a grid, and like a lot of the stuff I like slides, and so I think like nailing that down is huge for me. But I like really like.
Do you draw everything in MIDI or do you play it?
I've been doing both. I've been doing the
Do you
push.
quantize it after you play it?
I have, yes. But I just kind of like mess around on the push long enough and then just capture it and go back and just like, hey, that sounds like it could be like a bass line or something. And then like but then, try to figure out a pattern. And usually I just kind of, duplicate, and then have different variations. And I'm thinking, you use a simple one and then you stack it. Like, you do like 8 bars and then do another 8 bars of like something a little bit more creative. But I'm still just learning everything. So it's a slow process, but I'm having fun.
That's good.
Yeah, and for that, it was just like a vocal chop, and I was like, yeah, like I kind of like, whatever, I felt inspired. But anyways, so I'll share something next week too. So next, we can move on.
Said, carry on. Go about your business, please.
Hey V, I think the reason why Danny was asking if you quantize is because if you don't quantize, it gives it more of a loose feel. It's more natural. There's more of a slide in that.
Okay. Yeah, no, I totally get that. I do a lot of cleanup, and that's, it becomes unnatural when it's like.
It's just a little too like on top of the beat.
Yeah.
A little too squared off, a little too structured, which sometimes can be nice if you're going for that effect. But yeah, if you want a little bit more of a loose, organic feel, then like having some of those natural mistakes is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm noticing that when I actually take a sample in and it's like, oh, everything's like not on grid, and my instinct is to like warp it, so it is, but then I think it takes away from like the groove. So
I was gonna tell you as well, like, I don't know, is it the basses that you're trying to glide, or is it like just everything in general?
I do want to do like the basses to glide, yeah, which is a little tricky, right? Because you don't want to overlap them too much, because like that causes problems.
Yeah. So one thing you can do is just an idea is, if your bass, like if it's on the wavetable, look to see. I don't use was that Ableton? So I don't use Ableton, so I'm not too familiar with their synths and stuff. But any synth that I've used, if it's in mono, and then there's a glide knob, and if you just kind of turn that up, even if you have it exactly quantized onto the beat, like on the 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just put a high glide, it will naturally do a bend that's kind of delayed. And so it will get that weird like gliding effect, and it feel not exactly like on. So that's something to try out. Put it in mono, turn up the glide, see how much it bends it. And yeah, and so when you put chords on, the bass is bending real like delayed, but everything's still somewhat on beat, and it gives a distinct texture. That's an idea.
Cool. No, thanks for that tip.
What he's referring to, if you don't just see the mono button, is the polyphony, or the amount of voices that are being heard. And so some instruments, depending on what you use, will call it polyphony, mono, legato, and then you'll have a portamento or a glide function. And then some of them will just say like polyphony or something, and then they'll have like a numeric value like 8 or 16, and that's just going to refer to the amount of voices that can be heard. So you could move that down to 1, and it would be then monophonic.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, I'll definitely look for that. Yeah. I you want the lower frequency, like the bass, to be like 1 voice only. But yeah, the glide, I'll have to figure out where that is. But yeah. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Can you pull up the wavetable?
Yeah.
Like your bass?
The bass is in the Boogie Bass, that device, right?
Yeah. So this. Oh, this, no, I didn't. This I haven't. I didn't play that.
Yeah.
Boogie Bass is. It's. This is my pattern that I came up with. So then, like, yeah, where would be the glide feature? But I don't want to get too like detailed here.
Well, I think if you look at it though.
Yeah, no, the controls.
So the glide is off there.
Oh, right there.
Where?
Yeah, the glide.
This might be the right glide or not. If you go, yeah, right there. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And then you can adjust the time of the glide. And now if you play like 2 notes, you should hear a glide between them.
Sweet. Okay. I'll do that later.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. So that's awesome. Yeah, the controls. Yeah, just figuring out where everything is, you know. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I know you can do so much here. That's awesome.
I know. Ableton is great and it's terrible. Just
yeah, it's like, oh, you gotta like click over and all of a sudden, okay.
Yeah,
that little thing.
It's in these tiny little pieces. Like you have to have 7 people go like, oh no, it's down there. It's we can see it. It's just down there. Like I've used it for 10 years and I still find things that I've never seen before. You know, it's totally maniacal.
Dude, and this is like looks like you can do everything here too. Filter, LFO, and envelope. Awesome.
Pretty much.
Okay. Cool. So how do I stop sharing my screen?
There should be a button somewhere.
I think sometimes it's up at the top.
I got you.
Oh, Trump. But I don't feel bad. That's awesome.
No, that sounded great actually. I'm super psyched. I think you've gone somewhere meaningful.
Yeah, I mean that was like yesterday. I had worked on something else today. I like these chords.
Whose is this?
This would be moi.
was awesome.
It's a little work in progress.
Yeah, that went a completely different direction than I thought it was going to go when the chorus dropped in.
Yeah, when the hook drops.
That's definitely I see that being like commercial, not commercial like video, but I mean I definitely see that being like on a bigger pop album. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, that was a good record, man, as well.
Yeah, that was sick.
Thanks.
Yeah, it sounded almost like it could be a Maroon.
I feel like some Santana kind of horns.
You're always down for the horns. I mean, the horns could definitely go in the last hook, you know, or like the bridge or something if there was one. This one's still kind of a work in progress. So there's this girl that, ironically enough, I went to college with, but didn't know that I went to college with at the time. But she lives in Nashville, and I live out here, obviously. And we've just recently connected on music. And so she and I are working on that record. She just sent me like a voice note of her playing some lyrics or singing some lyrics over some chords. And then I ended up making that instrumental kind of around it. And so we're trying to flesh it out right now. But it was a fun joint. The guitar part, you know, and the hook is great. I just can't. I feel like the verse doesn't ever live up to the chorus section, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean the chorus is the star though.
Yeah, 'tis true. Let's see, do I have anything else in the vault?
You got the sometimes beat?
No, it's Austin still has it. I just sent him my pieces. He hasn't sent me the drum stuff back yet.
Okay.
I gotta drop off, guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
All right,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, Nick, I was just about to lay some horns down for that thing. I'll send it to you later.
All right. Yeah. I'll take a look at them later or maybe tomorrow. But yeah, definitely still lay them down.
Will do.
Sweet.
See you later.
Thanks. See ya.
Now it's too dark.
I got this other one. I'm trying to release this one soon, just instrumentally. I'm going to try and send this over to my friend to play the keys for the bridge. I want him to knock a solo out on the bridge. What's up?
Gary Oakland said he's got you, bro.
Gakeland?
I feel like you're cheating on me.
Maybe.
Everything has its own space. That was beautiful.
Super groovy. I love that.
What do you have in mind for that one, Danny?
Yeah, I'm just gonna release that one as an instrumental piece.
I have a question on that record.
What's up?
Do you feel satisfied with those drums?
Some leading question there. Yeah.
I feel like the record itself, I mean, it could have vocals on it. It could also have drums on it. But it could also just be a piece where it is where it is. I mean, the drums definitely could be better. I know that there could be some keys that are better than what I played in there. I played the guitar part, and I'm semi-satisfied with that. I had my homie play the sax on it. But, it could be better. I mean, if you have interest in playing some drums, then yeah, for sure, I can send you some of that.
What were you hearing on the drums? I'm curious. Like, what did you think of it?
Yeah, when I was listening to it, I feel like musically it was phenomenal. Like there's no like critique in that way. I felt like as I was listening to it, especially like when the drums came in, like I think it's an 808 that you have under there, like especially like in the chorus and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like you were going to a place and it didn't get there, and I felt like I was desiring more. You know what I mean? I was desiring it to like hit harder, like I think it's a rim shot, like the snare rim shot or whatever it is. Like it feels, it's there, but it's not so present. So like there's something about it that like draws back, where I'm just like, oh man, like for me, I was expecting it to like just come in a lot stronger. So that's why I was asking, like, is that intentional, or is it like that's something where you're just like, I don't know.
I think so. I like to make a lot of more like R&B music, more laid back stuff. So my percussion stuff's usually a little bit on the lighter side, and so I think that's probably why I use the rim there. I use rim shots pretty frequently. Side stick stuff like that. I really like that real soft, snare presence. It's there, but it's not like 100% there. I think that's kind of partly like a stylistic choice. I'm not necessarily opposed to making the drums a little bit harder or making the bass line even more, prevalent than it is. I think by nature I'm a guitarist, so I tend to like accent the melodic stuff more than I do the rhythmic section.
Yeah. No, I was just asking like that. It's not like a right or wrong or anything like that. It's just more of, for me, like as a listener, I was just like, man, I was expecting that. Because like the pattern, like the actual rhythm and everything comes in like it's gonna knock, you know what I mean? Like and so like when I felt that, I was like, oh man, like I think it's not even the drums itself. I think it's just like the rim shot or whatever it is. It doesn't feel like the kind of like the higher hertz are not so present. And I think that's why, like, to my ear, it doesn't hit like that little ear candy, if that makes sense. And so, yeah, it was just a question though, man. It's just my personal like thoughts on it.
I could see that, like when the hook section comes in, where the bass actually kicks in, having a snare or something that's a little bit more exciting or has a little bit more, I don't know, shine on the top of it. I could see it. Maybe layer the rim shot with a little some Foley or something that sounds good.
For sure, yeah. Again, I think the record is phenomenal. It's just those things as a listener. That's just something that I was curious.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to the drums as much, but it's good to get everyone's perspective. Like we engage to different things in songs. It's cool.
That's true.
I thought you were about to say like I wasn't paying attention, like full stop.
She was gonna say, "Oh, Alex didn't play the horns on that." Then
yeah,
I can't even listen.
Well, you should really insult the horns on that one because I didn't play on them.
Oh,
I don't know. He
I kind of like the horn.
Damn it! Damn it! Oh well. I just got fully set up to record Nick's track, and for some reason my Ableton on this user account won't record, so I gotta like.
Hey, did
undo
you
it.
add reverb to? Like, I just felt like that track just had a lot of like you used the whole stereo field really well. Like, I just felt like everything had its own space.
The sax has reverb on it and it has delay, but it only has delay on certain sections to kind of like keep the roll going.
Cool.
I was sitting on that for a while, the horns. I had my buddy record the horns in maybe like 2016 or 2017, and I hadn't done anything with those horns in a while, so I just kind of was like, oh, let me just go ahead and take this and work with it.
That's cool, digging deep.
It
Claus.
was pretty cool. The guy went to my high school, so it was kind of fun to work on. I just hit him up one day and was like, do you still play saxophone? He's like, oh yeah, I actually teach it. And I was like, oh sure, cool. You want to come into the studio and play some sax? He's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, I'll pay you. Comes in.
Nice.
We paid him for his time. He laid down some tracks that sounded great. He went about his ways.
I think you inspired Kyle B over there.
I would say he's being Scott Storch over there. He's going crazy.
He will. He'll probably have like 3 beats by the end of this.
I know. You guys are amazing. Cranking stuff out.
Yeah, it's my life. I play more than I make beats. It's kind of sad though. I wish I recorded everything. Feel like I miss out on a lot.
Dude,
but I just started making beats like a year ago, so I'm like, I'm still getting there. Still working on it.
See, Klaus is over here chilling. What's up, Klaus? You got some tracks?
Mr.
Yo, Klaus is in here?
Yeah, Nick just like disappeared too. Like,
oh shit, yo, Klaus, what's up, man?
Mr.
I've been listening. I just woke up out of the bed once again. So it's I've been listening.
I cannot understand a word you're saying right now.
I was like, what language is that?
Like, bitch, gobble, gargle.
Like something was interfering with your.
Now we know why he was quiet for so long.
He's been in the chat for a solid maybe like 10-15 minutes.
I know, totally. It's like mute.
At first it looked like he was asleep.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Dude, learn to sign.
Robot with can.
That's gonna be a no for me, Doc. No for me, Doc.
Can you guys hear me?
The irony is, you're probably on a Windows machine, even though you work on in the Apple Store, right?
Hater squad.
Yeah.
I'll say I use
Hater squad, right?
I like
It's
the
like
remote
completely
A
inaudible.
SF Garnish. That's just a chair, the back of a chair.
It's like completely inaudible.
Oh, is it? I think that's Justin. That's just his icon.
No, that's not Justin. That's a chair.
Oh my goodness.
Chair. We should record Klaus talking and then like take 5 minutes of Klaus talking and then try and make a beat out of it.
Ooh.
I don't know if we can make a beat out of
I
that.
don't know if we want to.
No, that's why it'd be very,
That's
very
our important
challenging.
time doing that.
Is Chuckland in the group now? What's up?
Yeah, you want us to play some?
Yeah.
Right.
That was grocery shopping, not you.
Welcome.
So how goes the White Claw review business?
White Claw reviews are booming. Yeah, you can follow me on TikTok. It's pretty huge these days. Got like 200 views on one of them, so.
Killing it, dude.
What's a White Claw review?
Well, it's when you like drink a bunch of different flavors of White Claw and then review them while getting more and more drunk as you go through the reviews because you're just slamming like 8 different White Claws. in an hour. So yeah,
I didn't know that they had so many to choose from.
Oh yeah, yeah.
missing
You got to
out.
check out this content then. There's a lot.
Okay.
How do we play our?
Yeah, how do we? Let's see. So share screen.
Dang, Klaus, it's just not acceptable. Can't hear anything.
Oh, by the way, I got a mic, and I bought a bunch of cords this week. It was fun.
Yeah, you got AT 2020.
Oh no, I did look at that. So I do have a Zoom 5 that is a condenser mic. So I wanted a dynamic mic, so I just bought the SM57.
There you go. Can't go
58
wrong with
is like
that.
more like, yeah. So I have it, and then I was just like, man, I'm sick of all like I needed like 6-foot cords and 3 feet cords, like all these other things. So, anyways, I did some shopping. So, are you guys roommates?
No, they're more
Lovers,
Lovers and
however you
roommates.
want to. Yeah,
It's all
Okay,
relative
yeah.
these days,
High
really.
school sweethearts.
Quarantine partners.
Yeah.
That's what matters, you know.
That's why the song is called "Do You Question Mark Rough Bounce."
That's
Yeah, let's, can you guys hear it, by the way?
No.
It's playing,
Wait,
right?
play it and then maybe ask once it's playing. Can
How
you hear
about
it now?
Yay, nay? You hear
I
it?
feel like
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we can, but
yeah.
it doesn't sound like.
But it's not great.
It might be.
Sounds like it's coming
distant
from
or
just
something.
regular audio.
Yeah.
How do you do it where you share the like? Oh
Yep.
god. Oh god. Pause it.
You have to stop sharing your screen, and then when you share your screen, you have to share computer sound.
Okay.
Where we did that?
I work in tech, dude. So share screen. Share computer.
Ah, you have a beer now instead of a Dr. Pepper. Cheers, my friend.
Yeah, I graduated.
Cheers to anyone drinking.
Yes, I got my fancy glass out.
It works.
I think we are.
Got water.
Starts.
I went.
Cheers, though.
I'm like pretty tired. I went. We partied hard yesterday.
Default speakers.
Oh, okay. I see. We changed the speakers. So now we had to reset the sound.
All right.
Are we sharing our screen though? Are we sharing our screen still? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
See those beautiful
we see
mountains?
that, nice.
I took that picture, by the way.
And it's Steve Jobs. They were on like a vision quest.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Still sounds the same.
I love your
Oh, well,
drone
shit, man.
camera.
How about, do you want me to just send it to you?
Sure.
Okay, we'll shut this off, Gary. I don't
What
want
you
to
do? Right now, dude.
What'd you do?
Pause it.
There we go.
You got it.
God damn it.
I really fucked that one up.
This is like a drinking break. You know, we're just like.
Yeah, we'll send you a couple, Danny, real quick.
All right.
Claus, you had a good image going there. You just don't use your mic.
No, I figured it out now.
Oh.
I figured it out.
So tell us, what do you like to work on, make?
I just like to sing.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you sound like you have a voice to do it.
I'm talking about Blue.
Sing us something.
Sing you something.
Dude, did you sing yesterday? Did you do some good stuff yesterday?
You did some good stuff yesterday.
No, did you?
Me?
I feel like I heard a lot of tracks yesterday that your vocals would fit in really well.
Oh, okay. Okay. I heard your stuff. It was nice. You didn't have much, but it was nice. It was going somewhere.
Cool.
Yo, Dan, we sent it.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, just saying we should have sent the music to Danny if he can open it.
Okay.
Big plug action there.
Did you take off photographer from that, Danny? I thought it used to say photographer. You're muted, dude.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, that sounds way better. Why did
this is an old logo.
Lately I've been trying to see the bigger picture. 2020 vision can't get any clearer, yeah. Who's the man with all the flaws and all the errors? Don't even recognize who I am in the mirror, yeah. Cause lately I've been floating, trying to keep myself from drowning. But now the sun is shining, I can see the world around me. Oh, had me looking when I seen you walking like that. Can't help staring at the way you move your hips like that. Got a nigga looking down when you smile like that. I think I finally found the one that's my girl right there. Wanna know everything about you, yeah. I wanna know everything about you, yeah. Wanna know everything about you. You keep me on my toes when I come around, and you'll be there to pick me up when I get knocked down. Don't let nothing come between us, we gon' burn it down. And it don't matter where I go, you gon' hold me down. Yeah, yeah. Caught up in your love and I can feel it all around me. Don't know what I would do without you. I'm so glad you found me, oh. Had me looking when I seen you walking like that. Can't help staring at the way you move your hips like that. Got a nigga looking down when you smile like that. I think I finally found the one that's my girl right there. Wanna know everything about you, yeah. I wanna know everything about you, yeah. Wanna know everything about you.
I don't think we recorded the outro yet, but yeah, that's the gist of it.
Is that the one that
Also,
you guys have been working on that you guys haven't sent over these ways to mix yet?
That is correct. Can you tell that it's not mixed?
Yeah.
Can you
Yes.
slap the Danny X on that shit real quick? Because I don't really do vocals that much.
Dude, it's so sweet. I really like it.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Chill vibes, chill vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
The
one suggestion is I think if you held off like the I do you, I think the first one it comes a little early, and then
like during the verse.
Yeah, like it comes early, but then when like he says
Want to know everything about you.
yeah, and it seems such an appropriate time to start that. Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
I definitely agree with that. I was noticing that too, actually, like up on hearing it again.
Yeah, because it's gonna be repeated and like it really stands out, and I just like it came early. and then yeah.
Yeah,
Play-
Damon has had an issue with coming early sometimes. So
yeah, I mean, it happens to the best of us.
No, that's great feedback. I
Play-
appreciate that, yeah.
Play.
Dude, that was really nice, though. I felt that it was good.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Play Black Sesame and then play this one because this one's with this one's one of Lambo's, like one we did. I don't know if I showed you guys this one yet.
No, I haven't heard this one. Send this one to the same.
Huh?
Send this one for. Send the other one just like this.
Did you not get it? You should have got it. It's in the group chat.
It's in the group chat.
That'd be it. He's coming straight from karaoke for free.
You played the keys?
Nope, but I found the sample.
Come on, dude.
GO3, baby.
Oh, saucy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Danny.
Any thoughts on that one?
I think that Gary Oakland should play the keys.
I could
Fair.
replay them,
Fair
but
point.
like, you know, they're fine.
You should replay them and add your own flavor.
Could play some. I could riff if I don't put vocals on that. I might fuck around with a solo or something. But we'll see what that becomes.
I think it had a good deep vibe to it. I thought the drums were a little busy. I don't know.
Okay, that's
yeah,
fair.
just like strip it down.
Yeah, and I could add more like dynamics to what's going on in the drums too. You know, like cut out a lot in different sections. Yeah.
Yeah, because it had like a good vibe, but you kind of had to like look past like all the busyness almost to catch it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, there's like a lot for most of the track, you know, going on.
I might just be stuck on your last track too, so.
No, that's good. Yeah, I'm down with that too.
Cool. But we're gonna like catch dinner now.
All right, take it easy.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
This ran late. Well, like we showed up pretty early. Props, right?
Props.
Definitely.
Okay. Well, yeah. No. Thanks for sharing all your stuff. It was really fun hearing all of your stuff and sharing. Yeah.
Thanks.
You should pop in your screen.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a good night.
See you guys.
Bye.
Night.
Just have a good night.
Yo, Danny, that next one is it's a Lambo special. It hasn't been mixed yet, but there's an open verse on it if anybody's trying to.
Lamski.
I was gonna say the melody on that last one was cool. I think it was I don't know what it was. It was a horn, but it was this. It was kind of like this melody. It was like.
Hey, hold on. Wantel, say that again real quick.
The melody in that last one was like that little melody. That part to me, it stuck out a lot. I really like that melody.
Thank you.
It's lit. Good Toba.
We got this joint right here.
Shawty in the club searching. Tell me, baby, can your man give you what you need? I know that she be worth it. Little mama shaking, looking for the chemistry. We light it up when the sun goes down. Baby, we be popping bottles in the VIP. I'm turning up when the sun goes down. I'm in trouble when the liquor get a hold of me. Light it up when the sun goes down. Got the club going up, we don't fuck around. Light it up when the sun goes down. Got the club going up, going.
Oh yeah, you see, lil' mama wanna fuck with a nigga, yeah, a G. Man, I pull up with the whip, hop out the Audi. I got shorty wedded in the ocean, talking 7 seas. Now I got her screaming, oh poppy, please, please on your knees. Don't talk to me with this ice on my neck. I'll make you freeze like Sub-Zero. I will finish you with ease.
Lambo about to pop like a willy. Yo, big bro moving like a knot. What's the dilly? Finger fucking models, no idea what her name is or who she came with. She just wanna talk body language. Fit dick. About to rock a body like a hit stick. Private party, I'm the only one attending. Don't be playing games and only let me stick the tip in. She bit it over in the kitchen, told me kiss this.
Shawty in the club searching. Tell me, baby, can your man give you what you need? I know that she be worth it. Little mama shaking, looking for the chemistry. We light it up when the sun goes down. Baby, we be popping bottles in the VIP. I'm turning up when the sun goes down. I'm in trouble when the liquor get a hold of me. Light it up when the sun goes down. Got the club going up, we don't fuck around. Light it up when the sun goes down. Got the club going up, going up, going.
part like earlier in the song, the actual like hook section, you're gonna have like somebody on the second verse. Because you guys kind of like split it up the first time you did it, like the whole first verse or whatever. It was like kind of a mixture. I mean, it was like you, and then it was Xavier and Lambo.
Yeah, I don't know why they did it that way. It was probably because Xavier couldn't write his full verse or something, I'd imagine. That's usually what happened. But
That's a dope song. I like it. I should jump on it too.
thanks, man. Yeah, there's an empty spot, so
Mm-hmm.
I want to get that one done before summer. I feel like is the move before that one.
I'm feeling inspired. I should jump on it. Send me the song so I can.
I'll send it. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
I can write something to it.
I'll send it over, dog. Until you're trying to jump back in the rap game, dude, let me know.
No, I'm all right. I appreciate it, though. I mean, I'll do the talk box, but I ain't about to go rap.
You'll probably you get talk box on that one. That would be kind of tight.
I can do something at the end. What key is it in?
I don't even know. I don't even know right now. Hey, Oak's leaving.
Yo, I'm out. I can hang with the lady.
Well, I think I'm gonna, step out this wonderful endeavor of a Beer and Beats meetup, but I think it's time.
All right, man.
All right, see you, bro.
All right, Danny.
All right.
Alrighty.
Oh, Danny, actually, whatever. I'll just talk to him later.
All right, yo.
All right,
head out.
All right, Brody.
Hey, thanks for checking in. I hope to see you again. Your stuff was rad. Thank you.
Thank you, man. It's Alex, correct?
Yeah. What was your actual name?
Wantel. It's like Montel with a W. Yeah.
Right on. Well, come back and drink some more beers.
Yeah, next time I'll have, well, I don't know if I'll drink a beer. I'll have some Hennessy with me. So
yeah, you can step it up. It's cool. That's cool.
All right, yo.
All right,
See you
later.
Then. All right, I'm gonna bounce out too. It's like parties.
I got some Nick saxophone done.
All right, see you guys.
Dang, I'm trying to hear it.
Which, the saxophone?
Yeah, I want to hear the whole project.
Yeah, let me see if I can play it real quick. How would I do? Give me like, I don't know, 17 minutes. I'll get it going.
30, 40 years.
Why is this young man disturbing my life? Huey, send me that song when you have the time.
I got you, bro. I'll send it to you right now.
All right. I will talk to you guys later.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Take it
Klaus, we can hear you. What happened?
I fixed it. I figured out what the problem was.
What was it?
I was using my phone and it was connected to my HomePod. And I was far away from my HomePod. So that's why you weren't hearing me.
Oh, got it.
So I switched to my computer and it made it better.
Well, nice having you here, albeit briefly.
Yeah.
We'll get you back and listen to some of your stuff next week.
Sure. All right. See you guys.
See you.
Buddy.
Okay.
All right. I've almost got a working thing here. The question is, will it show up on this other computer?
Maybe, maybe not. It's all relative. Have you ever heard of Holt International School?
Holt International?
Yeah, it's an international business school.
Oh, Holt. Yeah, I spoke there actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice, man. I'm thinking about going there, or at least trying a semester out there. But the issue with it is the only place I can use my GI Bill is in London. I was just curious what your thoughts were on that.
Yeah, I mean, I actually have a few friends who have been through Holt. Yeah, if you want to touch base with them, a good friend in the tech world who we met through Holt here. So I could connect you with him. He's a lovely man. He's actually living now in London with his family. He got a job after Holt doing something business and tech related. But that was one of the places that we recruited from in one of the many other businesses that I run. So we go and we spoke at Holt about data science and stuff like that. So I could connect you with a whole bunch of people. So my take on it is that it was actually pretty good. I was suspicious of, it's kind of like a pay to get into this upper echelon of business world stuff, right? And I don't know that it will vault you into the upper echelon of business, upper echelon. But it will actually get you a seat at the table for up there. So there's a slight difference. Like I chat to a whole bunch of people at the Harvard Business School and Berkeley Business School and MIT Sloan Business School, and it's terrible. It's just like a pay-to-play kind of a thing. If you go to those schools, if you can get in, and you get in because you know people and they have the people you know have money, and that's how it goes. If you can get into those places, you're ushered into this life of luxury. You become a consultant and you know people and they know people and they hook you up, and it's all this, it's terribly gross. The people at Holt seemed to get a leg up a little bit, but they were also actually learning business, it felt like. It felt a little bit more real than some of the gross business school people that I actually talked to. So, the campus in San Francisco was nice. Why is it that you could only use it in the one in London?
That's kind of the weird thing that I've been trying to figure out. It's like, has something to do with the accreditation, and I think that it's because the San Francisco campus is so new. But I'm not sure, because the Army will only let like accredited schools take their money. So
that's not totally true, actually, but you have to jump through a few more hoops. Because I looked it up. We had to look it up. There was a different guy who wanted to use his accreditation. And so I looked up a bunch of stuff because we want that money too, right? And it did seem possible, but you had to submit some other forms. It wasn't as like just in the bag as if it was accredited. I can look that stuff up again and send it to you if it would help. Because
that'd be tight.
Yeah. Holt was all right, I thought. That the interesting thing I thought was that for you might actually have real world experience that a lot of the people who you'll be going to school with don't. Which I think would put you in a great place. Because as far as I can tell, business school isn't hard. You know, like there's some work to do and you'll do some fun projects and like you'll have to spend a bunch of time, but it's not like it's engineering or, you know, something where you have got to learn math really. You might learn a bit of that, but so you actually having real world experience, I think would give you a leg up on a lot of people who I'd term kids. And that's why it might be good for you to talk to Marcus, because he wasn't a kid. He had worked for the German army for many years as a tech project manager, like validating aerospace designs and shit, like heavy duty tech manager, but in the army. And so it was, you know, to a very specific skill. He came to Halt to sort of broaden his resume, and it did that for him. But one of the things that he mentioned was the sense that he was the one adult in the room, and that people were asking questions, and he was just like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? And so if you want, I'll connect you with him because he would have the best perspective on what actually goes down at Halt.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I would appreciate that a lot, actually.
Do I have your email?
Maybe. I can text it to you real quick. Let me make sure.
Please do.
Let me make sure I have your number. Is it? Oh shit, I have several numbers. Which one is it? 415-444-0954?
No, is that one? How'd you get that one even?
I don't know. I have,
That's like my old home address.
There's 5 of them on here. I should probably.
Oh, I probably just shared my contact, and it probably has everything that I've never deleted. Okay, thanks for letting me know. It's the 272-1722 number.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll delete these other ones then. 272-1722. Yeah, there's like 5 on here, dude.
Shit. God damn it. I think I might have left those because, you know, sometimes you get asked, like, enter your number from 17 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, what the fuck was that number? I don't know what that number was. So I leave them, but clearly that's not working to my advantage right now.
I mean, gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah. 444-0954, 272-4521, 470-8766. Like, I don't even know when I had that one. Fuck.
60 of them.
So text me at the 1722 number, and I'll put you in touch with Marcus Rabe.
Okay.
Halt connection.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. How's I think me and Andrew have missed like 2 weeks of the meetup. Both.
Yeah.
Has it been pretty consistent,
or? 2 weeks ago, it was pretty low. Last week, it started picking up a bit, and this week felt good.
Okay.
And yeah, I think we just gotta like actually get the word out about it, because I get a lot out of it whenever I'm here. Mm-hmm. I think it's a worthwhile amount of time. If nothing else, it kicks me into like actually setting up a fucking microphone and laying down some tracks for some people. You know, it makes me feel like I've done at least a musical thing that's real for the week, you know?
Get your juices flowing. At least kind of gets you like centered back to even think about music, I guess, is good. At the very
end. That's a good way to think about it as well. Yeah, with all the lockdown and stuff, every day is just sort of like this endless morass of me staring at my computer, which is what I normally do. Mm-hmm. So I shouldn't be complaining. Like, this is my life, but it gets hard to sort of delineate one day from the next. And so it's hard to, and ends up hard to focus on anything for one length of time, because it's just like, well, I can do that tomorrow. And at least with an event like on Tuesday nights, you're just like, no, this event is happening. I must go to it today. So
Yeah, plugs you back in.
yeah. Maybe also I think the whiskey helps.
Yeah, that definitely helps too.
So have you been recording a bunch of stuff, or?
I've been doing a little bit. Wantella, I bought that. I don't know if you've heard it. You heard it, but I bought that beat from him yesterday because I've been trying to.
You bought that what?
I bought a track from him to record some vocals on.
Oh right.
Because he's my friend from. I've known him since junior high, but he's working professionally now out of most of his stuff is out of LA. So I've been trying to expand my network a little bit. I talked to
he was great. Like his stuff was super dope and like has that professional feel to it. Like, oh, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. He's a super very humble, down to earth guy. He's worked with some big name artists, so it's good to have him to kind of bounce things off of.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get him to come out, and hopefully, if he comes out, he can like teach us some stuff, do a workshop or something.
I'd be totally down. I mean, if he needs some money to do a workshop, like an actual teaching workshop, we have budget for special guests and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know,
I'm sure he'd love to. I mean, I'll just send him. You want me to send him your contact or something?
Yeah, I mean, if it's just like a beer and beats type of thing where we're all just sitting around chatting, that's one thing. But if we want to like schedule like a particular beer and beats to, all right, we're going to talk about a subject. We've done that with some other people before, and I think it's cool to mix it up sometimes.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely ask him if
Yeah.
he's interested, and then if he's interested, I'll ask him what he's comfortable teaching a class on, I guess, or a workshop on.
Yeah, and you know, we can chat about it. Sometimes people have done like a whole several hour thing. Sometimes it's just like an hour of somebody talking about what they do and a particular subject, and then the rest of the beer and beats is like normal kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of nice. Like that kind of lowers the bar for what we feel like we should pay somebody.
Yeah.
It's not like a master class where somebody's going to be coming in. It's just like all right, we paid someone to drop some knowledge on us and everyone benefits, and it's just like a cheap little thing that we can offer. So that'd be cool.
Yeah, hang out, bring some friends. I've talked to quite a few people from school, and one of the guys said he was going to show up today, but he said he'll be here next week.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I've been trying to get those guys in because they could benefit a lot from it for sure.
Yeah, how is that school going? Like, what you're learning Pro Tools, right?
Yeah, Pro Tools and Logic. It's good. If I was paying for it, I'd be real upset.
Oh, really? Why?
It's just not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm like in the weird middle ranges of beginner / intermediate, but I wouldn't say it's worth the money that I'm.
Is it too slow or too fast?
It's too slow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, by far. And it's not. It's a lot of busy work versus, hey, we're having an artist come in. This is how you mix it. This is how you should. I feel like you should be learning like industry standards on all fronts versus just kind of introduction to Logic is kind of monotonous. But
yeah, well, I mean, are there people in there for whom they just don't know Logic and it's good for them?
Yeah, there's definitely people in there that have never even seen a DAW before, and that's who it's geared for. But
what's crazy to me is that you would say, hey, I want to go to school for fucking music, and you would never have seen a fucking DAW before.
Yeah, it seems bizarre that somebody would.
It's just like, who are these people? Like, you and me, we would, at the very least, we would download the trial version and we would go onto YouTube and fuck around with something until we couldn't do it anymore and we were frustrated, and then we would go to the school and want to learn some shit.
Yeah.
Next level up. Oh, go ahead.
I think a lot of it is they're just rich kids that don't really know what they want to do. and they get mommy and daddy's gonna pay for school wherever they want to go, so they try it out for a while and
Yeah.
whether they like it or not. But mine is like, especially now that it's online, it's not benefiting me all that much at all.
So tell me, like so now I really want to look up the army stuff because I fucking want to get you to take lessons from Danny. Like that would be way more beneficial. Whether you're doing workshops or whether you're doing it as a private lessons from Danny, like that would be super dope. Just get
like if I and that's kind of where I'm at with it, is if I want to continue to pursue that stuff, I'll just learn it from like workshops or my buddies. I'm not gonna shelling out time and energy into this school that's not gonna
totally
in the future.
Let's look this shit up because I mean that would be the ideal scenario. Just like we're gonna be cheaper, I imagine, than anything that you pay for at San Francisco State.
By far.
And so it's just figuring out the bureaucracy of getting an unaccredited institution paid, right?
Yeah.
But so let's look that up, see if that can happen, because I would love to get you paired up with like do a workshop with Danny and then continue with private lessons on the specific shit that you need to do. At this point, you probably only need to take like the 201 class because it sounds like you've got the basics in triplicate from San Francisco State, right? Or maybe you're moved on to like the mixing and mastering class that we're putting together like probably in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'd say it's hard to like put, I don't know, it's hard to put it into words of like where I'm at because there's so many different things. You're always learning, but
yeah.
Like the only thing I'm really concerned about is how to mix and master vocals. I pretty much got like how to put a beat together. I mean, most of us just copy and paste everything anyway. So plus I'm not really concerned. Like making beats isn't my thing, I just like to do vocal.
Well, how about sound design? Do you get off on that at all?
Yeah, I do like sound design though.
Yeah. Well, so maybe the mixing, mastering, and sound design courses would be more interesting to you anyway. And people like Danny and me will sort of fill in the gaps on if you missed a particular section of Logic or something like that. But
yeah,
I'd agree. I think you probably, certainly at this point, now that you've gone through San Francisco State, you've got the basics of how DAWs work. That's fine. You can look shit up now. Now it's all about listening and hearing, like mixing and mastering. That class is all about really hearing and learning how to EQ shit and reverb and delay, and that stuff is fascinating, where you can just change an EQ just a little bit and the whole thing will be like la, and what the fuck just happened there. So
yeah, that's definitely more of what I'm interested in, is stuff like that. Plus, that's the stuff that most people don't know. Like a lot of people know how to make beats, but they don't know how to mix or master anything. So
yeah,
get like just a gray area in there, I'd be much happier than what I'm doing now.
Yeah, I hear that. All right, well, let me, in one of my mad moments of being totally distracted, I'll look up all those links that I looked up and send them to you, see what you think, see if it's even possible. I think it is, but we'll see.
Yeah, and I can call the VA or whatever and ask too, and see if they have any additional input they can provide us. But
it looked like there were just some forms and stuff.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can get this thing going. There's two ways that I could do it. I could get it. Yeah, it looks like it's here. So let me see if I can share this. Oh, I won't be able to play it here. Okay, now I need to unplug this and get it back into the other place. No. It should play out of the speakers. Why is it not going? Oh, because all the samples are offline. Okay.
So it should go through. Yeah, it should go through my speakers too, right?
It should. The only issue is that for some reason, this computer here has not downloaded all of the stuff. And so only parts of it are going to be playing. And I need to check out why. And if I can't do that, then I'll just join on my second computer here and get it going that way. Oh, somebody else joined.
Casey.
Hey, Casey, how's it going?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
Surprised Lamar didn't join today. He said he was going to, and then he just never showed up.
Lamar, is Lamar different from Javier? Is that Xavier?
Yeah, that's Xavier.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I want to talk to him actually about maybe teaching an Ableton class.
Yeah, I'll throw him a text, see what he says.
Yeah, we had been in touch. I just hadn't followed up, to be honest.
Yeah, he can be definitely a bit elusive as well.
Well, he's got to be that character, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely his facade.
Let's see here. Oh. All right, I'm just going to do this the easy way. Join here.
Oh, Casey, what's up, man? You're back.
That's
not. Lucky for us, it wasn't that bad. I think it was just you that took the brunt of that one.
Okay, you can hear me now. It's not feeding back.
Yeah, it's good.
Cool. Hey, Casey, haven't seen you for a while. Nice to see you. Oh, Casey. I haven't seen you for a long time, Casey. Are you muted? No, I can't hear you.
We can't hear you, man.
You look great though. I'm loving the phone locks.
That's right. You gotta power the mic, huh?
There it goes.
Yeah, good to see you too, Alex. It's been a minute. What's new with you?
Oh, a little pandemic here and there, you know, that kind of a thing.
How about it?
You know, but other than that, pretty chill.
You've been making use of the time?
Yeah, sort of probably too much use in the studio. Like I have built shit and taken shit apart and cleaned shit and put shit back together and moved shit. And yeah, so it's one of those things where you think, oh, I'll just fix this little thing. And like, a month later, you're still fixing that little thing plus 1,700 other things.
Yeah.
But the studio is looking pretty fucking rad now, so I'm psyched.
Tight.
Nice.
What's up with you? Are you making music?
Yeah, I've been making music. Been especially this last week, I finally got a little bit of a setup. I was just in my bedroom before, but I found a little room I could set up some speakers in, and yeah, I had actually just left San Francisco and I was moving to LA, but I was like already at my parents' house. So I've been there. Like I said, I got a little bit of a speaker setup in the last couple of weeks, and I've been working, but otherwise playing the piano and making beats this last week.
Nice. You know, just an aside, the conversation that you and I had about drawing, painting, inspired me to get an Apple Pen for my girlfriend, who is an artist. And like, she hadn't been doing much with her art, and now she like draws and paints every day.
Really?
So just, yeah, every night, like in bed, like she goes to sleep by just doing some more art. And so I just want to say thank you, because it's totally like from an idle conversation that we had here at Beer and Beats, a person is totally creating art because of it. So, you know.
That's dope, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, not like you said, totally idle conversation. We were just shooting the shit.
Yeah, I saw you playing with your iPad, and it's like, oh, what you doing? And now my girlfriend is making art. It's great.
Cool, man.
I was just about to play like some versions of, there's a track that, do we call them J100 or J1000? I forget.
J100.
Yeah, and Nick put together, they did a collaboration, and I laid down some horns, and I laid down some more horns tonight. I was just trying to see if I could play it.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Dun, dun, dun. And then we'll go to the end of this. Sweet. So one of my last takes, we'll check that out. See if it's playing at the right spot. Turn the main down. You hear that?
Yeah, I got you.
Cause I gotta go hard for mine, that's what I'm applying poetic pressure. You my other half, that's why I'm doing hella action. Nigga shoot them shots, I double bash you. Over you is whatever. Over you is whatever. You is whatever. You should have done it, Jared, yeah. You remember me and how you send the
Turn it up a little bit.
You on your neck was already wet, you been the mood. You were free. Like Monique chasing after Professor O.V. Take them glasses off, they don't be rude. Kissing on your fly. Who was there when you was trying to show your body? First time you put that dick in your mouth, you try to slide it. Got me looking up the guy smiling. You guys got it, you know it's your fool. To the right or your back, my favorite was that.
Here's another take.
Cause I gotta go hard for mine, that's what I'm applying poetic pressure. You my other half, that's why I'm doing hella action. Nigga shoot them shots, I double bash you. Over you is whatever. Over you is whatever. You is whatever. You should have done it, Jared, yeah. You remember me and how you in the room. Kissing on your neck, was already wet, you been the mood. You were free. Like Monique chasing after Professor O.V. Take the glasses off, they don't be rude. Kissing on your fly. Who was there when you was trying
I ran into the mic there.
First time you put that dick in your mouth, you try to
Notice it.
got me looking at the guy smiling. You guys got it, you know it's your fool. To the right or your back, my favorite was that.
I have about like, I don't know, 20 different takes from Nick to sift through and check it out.
hella extra. Nigga shoot them shots, I double vest you. Over you, it's whatever. Over you, it's whatever. You, it's whatever. Daddy Jared, you remember me and how you in the room. Kissing on your neck, was already wet. You been the moon. You a freak. Like Monique chasing that Professor Ogilvy. Take them glasses off, they don't be rude. Kissing on your line. Who's there when you try to show your body?
Almost what I wanted.
Looking at the guy smiling like you got to know what's your phone. To the right or your back. My favorite was that. Cause I gotta go hard for mine. That's when I'm applying poetic pressure. You my other half, that's why I'm doing hella extra. Nigga shoot them shots, I double vest you. Over you, it's whatever. Over you, it's whatever. You, it's whatever. Daddy Jared, you remember me and how you in the room. Kissing you on your neck, you was already wet. You been the moon. You a freak.
I feel like the vocals need to come forward a little bit.
Yeah, that's like just how Nick and Jay mixed it.
So you're laying on top of the 2-track right there?
Yeah, exactly. And I had the same thought. Like sometimes the vocals are just a little too low, like just indistinguishable. Like they're supposed to sit pretty far back in the mix. I think it's supposed to be pretty chill. But for me, I just needed like 2 or 3 more dB on the vocals just to make out what the fuck he's saying sometimes. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, are you gonna send them these stems though, and then they're gonna remix it with what they already have?
Yeah, I'm just gonna send him the sax stem here and see what he does with it. I'm really surprised. Like it sounds like, or it looks like I ran into the microphone like 5 times over. Like, see all those spikes there?
Yeah.
Or there's some like electrical thing that happened at the same time in my, like, that's super weird.
I'm excited though. I feel like it's gonna come together really nice.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'll give Nick like a bazillion different takes and one of them will work for him. So
Kind of jealous, man. I want to be on that song.
what would you do for it?
I would just sing on it. A little bit of harmonies or something.
Would you where would you put that? Like I feel like where my horn part comes in could totally be a spot. Like I mean, if my horn parts were actual vocals, I wouldn't like. I think that would be super cool too. If like there was some refrain, just take the horns out and have it be like 3-part vocal harmony over that. Like I could hear that happening.
We could. I mean, I like where it's at though. I don't want to mess that up.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could get with them and they could have them send it to me and we could mess around with it if we want.
Yeah, totally. I mean, there's lots of space, which is nice. You know, when I was working on it, it was like, you know, sort of difficult to choose which parts of the space to fill up. Kind of like there was so much opportunity. Yeah, you should talk to him. I think they'd be psyched if you wanted to do something with him.
Ask him about it. All right, guys. I'm gonna take off too.
All right.
I'll see you later next week, hopefully.
Yeah, and maybe Casey, you're gonna be around next week.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, we'll see. If I'm still in the Bay, I'll be here.
Well, you should come because like you could play tracks and we could like go back and forth now if you want. But I think it would be cool to next week to listen to what you've been working on and
Yeah.
share that with the group. There was quite a big group this week, but I feel like you should engage the group rather than just me.
Yeah, sorry. The homie Kyle texted me a little while ago.
Hey, Shmoney.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, get on." I was watching a movie with my folks, so I just hopped on and saw you guys. But yeah, I got a beat that could use some sax on it. I could show you now, or I could wait.
Yeah. Well, we'll let Lee go, and we'll hobnob a little here.
Good to see you, Lee.
Good to see you too, man. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.
See ya. Yeah, what you got?
Yeah, so I got like a little deep housey situation. Whoa, where's my aspect all fucked up? Hold on. Like everything's really small on my dot. That was weird. I wonder if it's because I'm on. As is the flavor of the time I've been fucking around with some like OBS streaming, but I've been fucking, like doing it to Instagram stories, which has been pretty fun. Of my FL sessions. I'm doing
Nice.
This old MacBook Pro, and I've really been pushing it to the limit.
So we could talk about that because Justin has been really frustrated with like having glitchy OBS recordings or OBS streamings.
Yeah.
On like we've been using a Mac Mini, he's been using an Air,
Dude, I
and
think it might just be resource intensive as shit. So if the problem you're thinking about is optimization, then
but it's super weird because his CPU doesn't actually seem like it's maxed. It's just like at 50% or something like that, 30%.
Memory, because I mean all those plugins and stuff can suck a lot of memory.
But surely you'd see it in the activity monitor. You'd be like, oh yeah, my
Yeah. That's what I was asking. Are you not seeing memory? So,
no, like it looks fine, and so I'm totally confused because it's just like, dude, your computer is not working that hard. It should not be having this problem.
So I'm having a little weird stuff with my resolution, but I think this will work. So I should be able to. I don't know how well I'll be able to see it, but we should be able to hear it. So I've been messing with this for the last few days. I like the loop, and I've just started arranging it, but I need to find a way to glue these
Oh, here. So let me.
breakdowns in a little better.
Why don't you share your screen, and then do you know the trick with Zoom to share the audio?
Share screen.
But then
It's
there's
like
a little
Zoom audio device or some hocus pocus like that, right?
Yeah, when you click share screen, there's a little checkbox in the lower left-hand corner within the window that says share computer audio. And then in FL, you've got to change the output to Zoom audio device. Sweet. Required sample rate is not supported by what? Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Yeah, so as I was laying this out and arranging this loop, I found a couple different like breakdown concepts. So the arrangement is a little bit in, like not your straight, just like 16 bars, 8 bar breakdown, 6. It's like a little bit more varied, breaks of different sizes and slightly different feels. So I'm trying to but I don't feel like the transition is like, and I haven't really gone into like meticulously making all these transitions from kind of energy sections to breakdown sections really work yet. But any other thoughts or kind of like elements to play with would be pretty interesting. But I can't hear anything, so let me turn my buffer like all the way up. It is. Can you hear? Can you hear it now?
No. Sounds super glitch.
Let's. I'm gonna do a laptop reboot real quick.
Okay.